So ain't this a bitch?
Yeah. Yep.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yep.
America's heroes who fought in our wars, outside sweating their asses off, with oxygen, battling all kinds of ailments, while these motherfuckers sit in the air conditioning, walled off from any of it. They don't have to hear it. They don't have to see it. They don't have to understand that these are human beings. Do you get it yet? I'm used to the lies. I'm used to the hypocrisy. Senator Pat Toomey won't take a meeting with the veterans groups. Sends out his chief of staff. I'm used to the cowardice. I've been here a long time. Senate's where accountability goes to die. These people don't care. They're never losing their jobs. They're never losing their health care. Pat Toomey didn't lose his job. He's walking away. God knows what kind of pot of gold he's stepping into to lobby this government to shit on more people. I'm used to all of it, but I am not used to the cruelty. They passed it. June 16th, they passed the PACT Act. 84-14. You don't even see those scores in the Senate anymore. They passed it. Every one of these individuals that has been fighting for years, standing on the shoulders of Vietnam veterans who have been fighting for years, standing on the shoulders of Persian Gulf War veterans fighting for years, Desert Storm veterans, to just get the health care and benefits that they earned from their service. And I don't care if they were fighting for our freedom. I don't care if they were fighting for the flag. I don't care if they were fighting because they wanted to get out of a drug treatment center or it was jail or the army. I don't give a shit. They lived up to their oath. And yesterday, they spit on it in abject cruelty. These people thought they could finally breathe. You think their struggles end because the PACT Act passes? All it means is they don't have to decide between their cancer drugs and their house. Their struggle continues.
This bill does a lot more than just give us health care.
Gives them health care, gives them benefits, lets them live.
Keeps veterans from going homeless, keeps veterans from becoming addicts, keeps veterans from committing suicide.
Senator Toomey's not going to hear that because he won't sit down with this man. Because he is a fucking coward. You hear me? A coward. This is an embarrassment to the Senate, to the country, to the founders, and all that they profess to hold dear. And if this is America first, then America is fucked.
All I can say after watching that video is thank God for Jon Stewart. I hope that before Biden leaves office, whether that's in 2024 or 2028, I hope that he gives Jon Stewart the Medal of Freedom, because if anybody deserves it, it's the guy who's using his fame and his voice to try to right the wrongs of these cowardly Republican senators who dangled the expansion of benefits in front of our veterans before ripping it away at the last minute. The few minutes of the speech of Jon Stewart that I featured at the beginning of this video was taken today outside of the Capitol building after 25 Republicans flipped their votes from a yay to nay and blocked the passage of the PACT Act, which would have expanded benefits to veterans who were impacted by burn pits as well as Agent Orange during the Vietnam War. And you could just hear it in that one moment where that other the veteran who was just to the side of Jon Stewart was talking about how the expansion of benefits would save veterans from committing suicide. The tragedy and the emotion of today was just enormous. And so Jon Stewart deserves so much praise for using his fame to try to bring awareness to our government's follies and their injustices, the injustices that they're forcing onto these veterans. And this is the Republican Party who claims to be the party, the pro-military party. But then they're the ones who rip away the expansion of benefits. And they're the ones who elect a guy who went after POWs and made fun of John McCain for being captured. The hypocrisy from the Republican Party just continues, right? Like Jon Stewart said during his remarks, he's used to it. And we can't be numb to it because this isn't right? Like these Republican cowards should not have their offices. They should not be where they are, but they are. But it's on us to change that. So I just wanted to praise Jon Stewart for using his voice to bring awareness to this, and hopefully we can put enough pressure on these Republican senators. If you're in any of the Republican senator states, call them and urge them to pass the PACT Act. If enough people can, if this video gets spread around and enough people can put pressure on them, hopefully we can, turn around this really tragic day for a lot of veterans in this country.